Good afternoon. My name is Sal Herrera, and I'm the proud principal of Robertson High School and Vista Alternative. At this time, I'd like everybody to stay standing, and I'm going to call up Justin Maldonado to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. If you can remain standing, please. We're going to play the Star Spangled Banner. You may be seated. Good afternoon and welcome family, friends, and staff. We are here to officially honor the Robertson High School and Vista Alternative graduating class of 2022. I am the principal, Sal Herrera, and it is truly an honor to stand here in front of you today in celebration of the accomplishments that these young men and women have achieved over the last 13 years. Joining us in this celebration is Board Trustee Divik Prasad and Superintendent Christopher Kamek. Because I embrace the relationships I've built with each and every one of you, I believe that it is my duty to impart advice and wisdom to the class of 2022. I would like to offer you the following words of advice, reflection, and encouragement. Number one, be bold, be courageous, be your best. A very important person in my life always has told me to put my best foot forward every single day and remember every day is a new day to be great. Number two, do not be afraid to fail. Failure is part of life. When you fail, learn from it. This will be the path in obtaining strength and wisdom. Number three, there is no roadmap. Life has many obstacles that you will have to navigate through. Be patient and understand it's not where you start, but it's where you finish. Everybody's road is going to be different. Number four, celebrate your accomplishments. Take the time to celebrate every victory you have earned, no matter how small it may be. Number five, remember where you came from. Never lose track of the people, the places, and the experiences that created who you are at the core. Always stay true to who you are and what you believe in. This will be your footprint in the change that you will bring. Number six, believe in yourself. It starts with commitment and determination. This will build wisdom and knowledge. Then comes the process. The process creates confidence and builds trust. Trust builds inner strength. You will need this inner strength to believe in yourself. The great Kobe Bryant said, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody will do it for you. Number 7, never give up. Stay focused on where you're going and what you have set out to do. Be explicit to yourself and understand the process you will need to endure this success. Be confident yet humble. Be relentless yet patient. You have made your families, friends, and most of all, the Robertson and Vista staff proud to be part of this process. We have confidence that you will continue to strive for excellence and make the world a better place. Because we interacted and knew each other, we all have changed for the better. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call up Vice President Vivek Prasad.
Thanks, Principal Herrera, for giving me this opportunity. I'm really privileged to be here sharing some of my thoughts with you. Well, first I'd say, wow, class of 2022, you've really worked hard to get where you are at. Your journey has been different from what other high schoolers have gone through. But that's not something to dwell upon or take as a negative, right? So your success is defined by you. I'm told that many of you probably felt defeated when you came to the school, and I'm being very blunt and honest over here, right? However, what you have achieved today as you graduate is what matters, right? I see all of you as winners. Now, some of you have other special circumstances where you are perhaps an athlete and a professional dancer, doing other things in life, and you needed this special accommodation. So we have to thank the Fremont Unified School District to have such programs that allow the diversity of our community to actually thrive in this environment. So you all persevered, your resilience is commendable. You are graduating against all odds. Like Sal mentioned, it's not how you started, but how you finish that's important. Going forward, you get a fresh start again in life. I mean, the slate is wiped clean. You bring yourself, you bring your confidence, you bring your success to now cope with the next steps in your life. And I'm very confident that you'll be able to persevere again. And one thing to remember, and from my professional experience, I can tell you that when we try to find people, there are a lot of people that will come with a skill set that's needed to do a certain job or to accomplish the results we want. However, it is the attitude that actually matters. And my selection criteria actually depends more on the attitude of the person, how much they are willing to learn, how much they are willing to contribute, be a team player, and actually bring everybody along for collective success. That really defines the successful professional from people that may just sit in a corner and be a scientist that doesn't really thrive. So, I mean, having said all of this, we are witnessing an era of amazing transformations. I used the example of autonomous vehicles. I mean, I actually had the opportunity to hail one of those like Uber, get in the car, it came, I sat in it, and it drove. And to me, it was so surreal. Now, technology is one thing, but what I want to pass as a legacy to this generation is to think about the ethics, the morality, and everything around it that will define the success of these technologies. So again, I look to all of you to lead us to that next phase in humankind. We are all social beings. As you jump to the next phase in life, I want each of you to acknowledge your parents, your families, your loved ones that are in the stands here that have actually been behind you, supporting you to your success. So I want to take a moment for you to celebrate that. So that's just amazing. Now, as you look at this support, I mean, as you go on in life, and you probably see all the spams that you get, right? There are a lot of people sending information your way that is actually self-serving to them, but not in the best interest of you. But people in the stands here today, I mean, you can be certain that they have the selfless will to actually help you no matter where you are in life, and you may become the rocket scientist going forward, and they may not understand a bit about what rocket science means. However, they have the life experiences to give you that advice that will take you to success. I also want you to acknowledge all the teachers and staff, right? They really worked very hard. Actually, I see more enthusiasm in some of them that you got to your success as the graduating class. So please keep the connections with them. They will cherish your successes and perhaps even give you some advice if you are having a challenging time going forward. So I celebrate the staff that's here as well. And no matter what you do, take pride in your work and strive for excellence. And I want to quote what excellence means to me. It's not something that I wrote, but it meant a lot to me. Excellence is when you care more than what others think is wise, and you risk more than others think is safe, and you dream more than other things is practical, and you expect more than what other things is possible. And only with that, you know you've done the best that you can, and there will be nothing stopping you from here. So with that, with the powers vested in me as a member of the Fremont Unified School District Board of Education, I accept this class as a graduating class of 2022. Congratulations.
Thank you, Trustee Prasad. Good afternoon. My name is Amy Perez, and I am the proud assistant principal of Robertson High School and Vista Alternative. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to be a little bit redundant of what Trustee Prasad had mentioned, but I'd be remiss if I didn't say this. With my deepest, most sincerest gratitude, Robertson High School and Vista Alternative staff, teachers, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you've done for these students and families. Thank you. Number 2, graduates, congratulations. All of you have overcome barriers very unique to anyone here, and all of your journeys led you here. I'm so very proud of each and every single one of you. Congrats. And lastly, all of you unsung heroes in the stands, and you know who you are, because you were the ones stand behind these proud graduates here, cheering them on, never giving up, telling them to wake up, go to school, eat your breakfast, do your homework, check Infinite Campus. What are your grades? Let me talk to your teacher. Did you really turn that in? So those of you supporting in the background, you are not unnoticed. Thank you. Families, aunties, uncles, step-parents, grandparents, cousins, brothers, sisters. All right, here we go. At this time, I'd like to recognize our valedictorian and Vista Alternative, our valedictorian for Robertson High School and our salutatorian for Robertson High School. At this time, I'm going to ask these two individuals to stand. Our valedictorian for Robertson High School is Morgan Banks. Our salutatorian for Robertson High School is Christina Flores Perry. Please remain standing as I now acknowledge the Vista Alternative valedictorian and salutatorian. Our Vista alternative valedictorian is Sukhman Bhatti. And our Vista alternative salutatorian, who is not present today, is Jay Banerjee. You may be seated, and congratulations for your hard work. Next, I'm going to call up our valedictorian for Vista Alternative, Sukhman Bhatti, to give her speech.
Hello, esteemed staff, fellow students, and all of the friends and families here to celebrate this day. My name is Sukhman Bhatti, and I am honored to be Vista Alternative's valedictorian. I would like to take a moment to thank Vista's principal, assistant principal, and counselor for being so welcoming. I would especially like to thank my family members and teachers, Ms. Swayze, Ms. Medina, and Mr. Stanford for being so supportive throughout what was a very difficult year for me with my health. Your encouraging words and faith in me push me to strive for success. Vista Alternative has been amazing to me, and other schools could definitely learn a thing or two from you. Throughout this year, I have been going through my journey with chronic illness. From my experiences, I would like to share a few life lessons that I learned the hard way with all of you so that you don't have to. Number 1, don't wallow or dwell on something for more than 5 minutes if it won't matter in 5 years. Your peace is important to protect. Number 2, make time to create and find joy in your life. I don't want anyone to blink and find out it's all over. There is more to life than education and careers. Number 3, invest in your body and mind. There are so many things we take for granted each day, and so many times we don't make ourselves a priority. But your wellness is key. And number 4, celebrate your wins. We all have big and small victories each day, and it is vital to recognize our capabilities. Don't fixate or obsess over things you could fix or wish you could do better. Instead, learn lessons from your mistakes and negative experiences, and then move on. I hope you take some of this advice to heart and that it serves you some purpose. Now, fellow graduates, today marks the beginning of the rest of your lives. It is time to spread your wings and soar to your new adventures. I wish you luck, strength, courage, and resilience for the long flight ahead. I know wherever life takes you next, you will have incredibly bright futures ahead of you all. So congratulations, class of 2022. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Do you need help?
No, I think I got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your patience. Next, I'm going to call up the valedictorian for Robertson High School, Ms. Morgan Banks, for her speech.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Really quick, can we just give a round of applause for our amazing staff? Can we also give a round of applause to all the friends and family who have come today? And of course, give a round of applause for my peers, class of 2022. First off, I'd like to say congratulations to the class of 2022. Not only have we managed to graduate, but we've done it through a global pandemic, which speaks for itself. I stare into each and every one of your eyes, and I acknowledge the hard work and perseverance each and every single one of you hold. If the eyes are the gateway to the soul, then I see the passionate color of determination swirling in the bright light that is known as courage, emitted by the flickering flames of exuberance that illuminates all of your smiles. I look amongst your faces and I acknowledge each and every single struggle we've all had to face. There were times where we were running to the finish line, only to run out of breath and slow down our pace to a trot, where the pain in our sides caused us to walk, and that moment where our feet became tangled caused us to trip and fall. But I know you never stopped. We never stopped. Each and every one of us has been a victim to the cruelty of this world, fallen to our knees, reduced to tears, and yet we still kept moving. We've crawled through the thick mud of defeat, the puddles of despair, and past the gravel roads of heartbreak. We've dragged our bodies through every heart-wrenching, soul-aching moment that life has offered us to get to this finish line. Our fates have intertwined like when you were a young child holding your loved one's hand as you cross the street. Our tears that trickle down our faces in our saddest memories have created streams that have turned into rivers where beautiful aquatic life flourish. Every single crossroad we've crossed has led us right here to this exact moment, and that is absolutely perplexing and astonishing, and in its own way pulchritudinous and intriguing. The good and the bad, the happy and the sad, the pain that has washed over our souls and heavy waves of rain have brought us here to the present day. I'm not ashamed to admit that I am fearful of what the future has to come, not only for me, but for all of us. We spent all these years in high school to now be thrusted into adulthood with nothing more than the knowledge in our brains and the diploma that we will soon hold in our hands. However, I know that there's more to life than this. Ever since you first opened your eyes to see the doctors peering into your face, the first breath of air that smelled like the sterile environment of a hospital that you were too young to comprehend, there's always been someone in your corner. To some of us, it may be a parent. To others, it might be a guardian. And who knows, maybe it was the doctor who first held you. Nevertheless, we share one common guide who has always had our backs, who has cradled us once we fell, who has taken us by the hands, pulling us through the darkness to see the light once again, the umbrella that shelters us from the rain, the jacket that keeps us warm in the frigid winter nights, and that is love. In a world full of pain and suffering, our biggest ally has always been love. Someone looked into your eyes the minute you were born and could see the potential in you. They have casted kind gazes upon you, filled with only love and happiness. In return, you've looked at this way someone later in your life, only for this action to be passed on and repeated over and over by another person. Love is an unconventional and ineffable concept. It is not restricted to race, to gender, or to sexual orientation. It's not restricted to blood, to genetics, and it knows no such thing called boundaries. I know that this moment has definitely been hard for each and every one of you to accomplish, but I urge you to reminisce about your loved ones, the ones who helped you walk, the ones who kissed your bruises when you fell down, the friends you played at the park with, the first person you smiled at, the first person who smiled at you, the ones who have taught you, the ones you have taught, and the most important people, the ones who have always been by your side. This is their time to be recognized, their time to be addressed. As soon as the ceremony is over, I want you to go to them and embrace them, cherish them, tell them just how much you love them and how much they mean to you. It doesn't matter if you're able to physically touch them, if you need to make a phone call, or if they're even watching you from the afterlife. These are the most important people in your life, and your journey has been their journey too. Their world included you in it, so tell them how much you love them. Don't be afraid to show them kindness and compassion that they have invariably given you. Love is not a weakness, but the strongest tool in our shed that everyone holds. I'm not a fortune teller, and I don't know what the future has in store for any of you, any of us, not even for me. But I do know great things were truly handcrafted for each and every one of us. Today is another chapter in our novel finished, and tomorrow is a new chapter full of fresh beginnings for each and every one of us. Sometimes the hardest thing in life is saying goodbye for the last time. But I urge you to remember that it doesn't matter how the story ends. Read the story again and again. Share the same laughter and experience the fond memories. Read it over and over again until it is imprinted into your brain, until it feels like it has become one with your reverie, and it reminds you that there will always be sunshine after the rain, day after the night. As Helen Keller once said, the most beautiful things in life cannot be seen or even touched. It must be felt by the heart. Do not let any of your fears and insecurities hold you back. On your darkest days, enjoy the sunrise. Feel its warm, radiant rays caress your skin. On the stormiest nights, dance outside in the moonlight to your favorite song in the rain and belt the lyrics out as loud as you can. Drown out the negative thoughts with all of your heart and soul. In your loneliest moments, get a hug from your best friend or closest loved one. And when someone comes to you asking for one in return, I expect that you will give them an embrace that you were once given with 10 times as much devotion. These are the simplest but most beautiful moments in life we all have. Do not let them pass you by. We are all destined for greatness, and it doesn't matter how long it takes to get there or the means of transportation. As long as you keep moving, there is no shame in asking for help with your struggles. Congratulations once again to the class of 2022. In case anyone hasn't told you already today, I am extremely proud of you, and you all are deserving of all the love and affection you have ever received and will come to receive. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to call up an alumni. It is Robertson, it is Robertson and Vista's tradition that a previous graduate speak in our ceremony, so I'd like to welcome Shanzeh Ahmed.
Hello. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? So I'm also a former student of Robertson High School, just like you guys. I graduated in 2019. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Herr and Amy Perez for giving me the opportunity to speak here in front of all of you. First of all, congratulations on your graduation. It's one big step in your educational career, definitely. I'm here to tell you guys what this school did for me personally and how an educational institution shapes you as a better candidate for a better future. So first of all, which I think is the most important reason of them all, is that this school really made me respect every single educational institution there is. Seeing the motivation and the work ethic of the teachers, staff, principals, counselors, to even the registrar, they were all very accommodating to me, and they were all very, very helpful. That it self-motivated me and inspired me to develop good study habits and helped me to learn new social and communication skills through communicating effectively with my peers, teachers, counselors, and principals, of course. which I think are two most valuable skills to have for college, social and communication skills. Furthermore, interacting with classmates through group projects, presentations, developing productive ideas together with teachers also gave me a premise for critical thinking, which is also very, very essential in college. Oftentimes, teachers usually get irritated if students ask a lot of questions, but teachers at Robertson are very, very accommodating and caring to my questions. I always used to go asking for help on the exams, on the homework, on my essays, and they were all very, very kind to me. So, which actually developed confidence in me, because, you know, like, so the message that comes from this is that if you're stuck in something, don't shy away from asking questions, please, all right? This is one thing that's gonna help you. Well, all of you are going to be starting college from now on, and I'm done with college. I'm going to be transferring with a CS degree. I'm having 4 associate's degrees from Alumni. I've been admitted to all the UC schools. So hard work and determination changes everything. You got to stick this to your head, of course. You know, I had a math teacher. She always used to say, "Work hard and never give up." So I guess and by the way, her name was Miss Puckless. I don't know if she's still here. But, oh, hello. How are you? She always used to say to me, "Work hard and never give up." And I guess I'm following her. And by the way, she was an amazing, amazing math teacher, of course. So she really made me enjoy math, and of course for a CS major, math is really, really important, as you all know, you might know. Yeah, so she always used to say work hard and never give up, and I guess I'm following her advice till date. I work really hard to maintain my grades. I have a 3.5 GPA in college. I went to Alumni. I'm done now. I'm going to be transferring to a UC or probably a CSU. I've got admitted to all the UCs. It's hard to choose. But yeah, so my advice to you all is, first of all, many congratulations on your graduation. And my advice to you all is work really hard and do whatever you can in your power to succeed. And the world is going to fall in your feet. So, thank you very much. Have a good day.
Okay, let's get to business, because this is why we're really here, right? We're going to get to business. We're going to be handing out diplomas. So at this time, I'm going to ask that Mr. Prasad and Mr. Kamek join me in the front of the stage.
You'll be here. We can be over there. Yeah.
Okay.
Because, you know, like, if I'm succeeding in college right now, the school position who I am as a person. Because, you know, like, coming from a totally different country and the experience in American history, it's not easy at all. Many people drop out or fail out of college. So, like, good thing that I went to school gave me, like, the basics. So, yeah, thanks to you as well for being so accommodating for as a board member for Freedom Unified. Thank you.
Sukhmanpreet Kapurti. Samir Walai. Hir Shah. Chaha Mukherjee. Heather Marie Kahukam. Omarpreet Johal. Sultan Afzali. Joab Carrasco. Marissa Lopez. Tara Lynn. Christina Flores Perry. Emily Marquez. Nicholas Perez. Maxime Atifi. Daniel Fernandez. Jonathan Pena. Justin Maldonado. Morgan Banks. Jasmine Destiny Keith. Paula Torres. Luis Ramirez. Jimmy Walai. Yi Dong. Alexa Cortez Mejia. Redmond Mason. Mason Redmond. Excuse me. Precious Tempos. Mohammed El Bakari. Nujal Shrestha. Sean Andre Membrito. Ryan Allison. Avishi Kukreja. Sierra Jasinski. Paloma Hameklink Kanas. Alex Cisneros. Adolph Sykes. Cassie Tepueluelu. Valeria Carmona. Dorian Coronado. Jayshawn White. Christopher Williams. Christian Walker. Michael Scott Galasso. Marjorie Lynn. Yishen Liu. Anthony Cho. Jaden Cervantes. Leilani Russell. Fatima Kudos. Halen Danielle Repose. Robert Salazar Flores. Arundeep Singh Bajwa. Rafael Martinez. Gersharin Singh Bath. Raul Solano.
That's me, that's me, obviously, but
Jaden Altmans. Joseph Mock Romero. Christian Lassery Reyes. Alberto Esau Elocon Cortez. Felipe Lopez. Joseph Padilla. Bryant Mendiola. Hector Nolasco. Rosa Rodriguez. Hugo Brent Baskugan. Hugo Grant Baskugan.
It's not Christy, I'm so sorry.
Peyton Hill. Josefa Garcia Ruiz. Edgar Suarez. Gavin Adler. Asta Patel.
Can I say my name?
Trace Heyer.
I'm nervous this time. Am I good to go?
Win Jaw. Ash Sample. Congratulations, everyone.
Let's slide through. I want to come over and certify the class. Can I have the class of 2022 please stand? By the powers vested in me in the state of California and the Fremont Unified School District, I certify that all students have met graduation requirements to receive a diploma from Fremont Unified School District.
I, Vivek Prasad, Vice President of Fremont Unified School District Board of Education, accept these students as 2022 graduates. Congratulations.
Students, I'm going to go ahead and ask that you take your tassel and move it from the right to the left. And congratulations, class of 2022. The actual diplomas will be received at the park, so we're going to exit this area. Parents, you guys can stay. It's okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and ask staff if we can go ahead and lead the class of 2022 out. No, they're not allowed.
They know that, right?
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loaded merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name in the star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love.